Good morning. This morning we have the distinct honor and privilege to be able to talk with Kevin Snyder, who is state planning attorney here in Southern California, who's well known and who takes good care of his clients. And we're asking Kevin a couple of questions this morning. Kevin, when people come to you and they want to take care of their estate plan and put things in order, what's their motivation? What inspires them to take care of these things?
Well, Jim, great question. And we have a number of different responses initially when I ask that question. But what it really boils down to is family. Estate planning it does involve dollars and cents. And lots of times when we think about that, we think estate planning is for the uber wealthy, because you need to have a lot of things or things of value in order to do your planning. But the reason people pick up the phone and call, schedule appointments at the end of the day is because they want to protect people. That's what matters most to them. And that's why they're doing the planning. So at the end of the day, people matter the most. And that's what I hear from our clients. Yes, dollars and cents are a part of the process, but it's not the pure motivation.
So it's because they love somebody.
Absolutely. And no matter what the dynamics of the family look like, whether they're married or not, have kids or they don't, there's always somebody that's central to the planning that they want to take care of.
And I know in my case, in your case, we have families, and there are people who may not have families, but they have favorite projects and they have favorite charities that they want to take care of as well. How often does the financial aspect of estate planning come into play? And obviously, I'm referring here about protecting their assets against the ravages of home health care and nursing home care.
Quite often. In fact, in every conversation that I have with clients, it does come up, because my job as their counsel, their advisor through this process of protecting what matters most to them, family or other endeavors, is looking at how do we preserve what they have so that there's enough left behind to take care of what they need to take care of. And that includes themselves, because in life, things can happen to you and you don't die. Oftentimes, when I first work with clients, they're very focused on, well, after we die, years from now, this is how we want things to go, how we want to provide for other people or charitable endeavors. But what gets overlooked is what can happen to you in life in the meantime. And that's the other pothole of accident, injury, illness. And one of the easiest ways to approach that wealth preservation is to look at insurance planning. And particularly when people age, looking at long-term care insurance as an integration of estate planning, actually. So what you and I do has a lot of great overlays, Jim.
Yeah, and if we think about when we're dealing with people individually, and they take action on what's necessary, we're really affecting not just them, their immediate families, but it can be a generational impact as well.
That's right. Particularly with long-term care insurance, if you are providing for care for yourself, you're protecting that nest egg for others in the future that can grow, particularly if you're utilizing some other great strategies in saving. You're not dipping into that. You're allowing for that to still exist to achieve those goals in the future. So it really is I feel, and how I approach my conversations with clients, a really necessary tool that we need to incorporate in their planning process.
Thank you very much for your opinions and your thoughts on it, Kevin. We both know how important these subjects are to people, and I encourage my clients, when they have the motivation to take care of their business, that Kevin Snyder be somebody that they work with to get their estates in order. Thank you again, and we'll talk soon.
Thank you, Jim. Take care.